Hey Alex, my name is Matt Filler. In this quick custom video, I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to bring in more customers to your business. Most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to be learning how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is they don't know who is an expert and who isn't. I have found giving people an easy blueprint of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of those local business owners still raising their hands and saying, I like you, Matt, please do this for me. So if by the end of this video you've liked what you heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business with getting new leads, shoot me a message back and let me know when we can chat. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan I gave you to do yourself, that works for me too. All I ask is that you take a second to give me some feedback about this video. I value your time, so now let me show you 3 things that will set your company above the competition: content, citations, and backlinks. So the first thing I want to go over is content. Content is the words that Google can see on your web page, including words hidden behind images and the names of images. This image is well named. It's got Alex, electricians in Los Angeles, panel upgrade, Tesla EV charger. All good information for Google. A lot of people get that wrong. You also need to have that saved in something called the alt text, which is available behind the image for blind people, which Google also reads. The content you have on your website is critical because that is what Google can read on your site and is the basis on which they decide what keywords to show your site for, and thus who you show your site to. You guys have about 1,000 words on your homepage. I'm sure you know these guys over here are one of your competitors. I went through their site and they've got about 2,700 words of content. Studies show that most sites in the top 3 on Google for something like an electrician in a local area have at least 1,000 to 1,500 words. Getting more content on your website would get it to immediately start ranking on those all-important buyer intent keywords. This is a tool I use called Ahrefs, which starts at $129 a month. Essentially, it gives me behind-the-scenes details of what Google is looking at when it comes to ranking a site. So I ran a quick scan of your competitor here. You can see their website is getting 661 visits a month from Google. That's traffic you could be getting. If I go on and click keywords here, it'll show me the exact keywords that your competition is ranking for and what your customers are searching for every month. As you can see, your competition is ranking for the electric connection and then electrician Los Angeles, electrician in Los Angeles, electrician Los Feliz, electrician Los Angeles electrician, all high buyer intent keywords, and they're getting lots of traffic from them. You can see right here. Electrician Los Angeles gets 540 visits per month, and they're getting 39 of them. But when we go back to your site, you're not optimized for these terms. Here's what Google thinks your site is about based on current competition. Some of the same keywords, but you're not in top positions. So you're down the page or on page 2. You can also start pulling up other cities besides Los Angeles that are nearby you, like Culver City, by adding a location page to your website. That'll get you ranked for more than just Los Angeles, which also, Culver City also gets some good traffic. Because content is what's driving your competitors' keywords, it's 100% beatable if you get this done. So the first thing you can do today is to add content to your website to get it ranking for more buyer intent keywords. Next, I'm going to show you the second important thing I want to talk about, and that is citations. Today, the vast majority of people looking for goods and services are doing so online first. And the first place over 90% of them go to start their search is Google. Looking at the Google search results page for electrician Los Angeles, the first thing we can see is the ads people are paying Google to be up on. Ads can work, but they could also become a money pit if your website isn't dialed in. So be careful not to burn your money with Google and ads until you know for sure your site will connect. This next section is the Google Map Pack, or the maps, or Google Business Profiles. This section gets half the calls from the web, and in these results you can see the name, address, and phone number, also known as the NAP, or for name, address, and phone number. And this is how Google verifies and gives relevance to your local business. So now you're asking Matt, hey, I'm number 3 in the Map Pack. How do I get to number 1? To answer your question, I'm going to focus on citations, the number 1 non-obvious thing you can do today to push your business up in the Map Pack. Right now, you're not making the top 3, and your business name, address, and phone number aren't listed in many directories. A directory is an internet site like InfoUSA, Yelp, Yext, CityStar, and your competitor there are listed in more directories. When you get more citations, you gain more trust than them from Google, pushing you above them in the Map Pack. Now, you might be asking yourself, great, how do I do that? Well, it's really simple. We use sites like BrightLocal that will tell us exactly what directories your competition is listed on. Then we can literally go down their list and match what directories they are on. But we don't stop there, because we don't just want to match them, we want to dominate them online. So if your competition has 50 citations, we want to get what they got and then add 50 to 100 more. So it takes them a long time to catch back up. So the second thing I've talked to you about today is how citations are key to moving you up in the Map Pack to get you more calls from the internet. Now, the third thing I want to cover with you is backlinks. This is the organic search section. You see the electric connection is number 1. You're down here. Few people are finding you, but a lot more people are finding number 1. So number 1 is where you want to be. And to get there, you need to beat out the competition in every respect. How you rank here depends on a number of factors, but the most important one is authority. A key factor in giving your site authority in Google's eyes is backlinks. Backlinks, simply put, work like this. Another website is pointing to your site. That other site is acting like link juice, which gives your website more authority in Google's eyes, almost like a popularity contest. This is Ahrefs again. We can see you have 170 backlinks pointing at your site. Not bad, but not dominant. Let's take a look at these backlinks. There's more to it than how many backlinks you have. The backlinks you obtain work a lot more effectively when they come from strong, busy, and relevant sites. You can see here how strong the sites are. You're on back pages that are not well rated, and you can see how much traffic they're getting, which is good. As for relevant, if you have a local blog or an electrician industry site linking back to you, that would be great. But if you're an electrician and you have Pizza Hut linking to you, not so great, because you don't sell pepperoni. Now look at your competitor. They have over 2,000 links from authoritative sites. Well, with Ahrefs, we can see exactly which links they have, and we can go get these same backlinks for your business. These backlinks will give you the authority with Google that will propel you towards number 1. Now, the other thing they have is a blog. You can see a lot of these backlinks are actually pointing to their blog entries. That's another way of getting authority to your site. So you want to have a blog on your website and have links pointing to the blog entries. So I've explained how backlinks get your site authority on the web, and how if you have more authority, then you will rank higher in the searches people are doing to find an electrician. Getting you to the top is not magic, it's just a method. And I've shown you that method today. So once again, we went over content. Your front page needs at least 1,500 words. Citations, you want to have 100 to 200 of these to beat out the competition by a landslide. And backlinks, you need more strong, busy, relevant sites pointing at you guys in your blog to show Google you are the authority in your niche. And if you implement these strategies today, you can be number 1 in Google for your local area. Well, what now? Well, you can either go with this information I provided you today and do this on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and you want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call here at 562-264-5530, or reply to my email and we can have a chat. Once again, my name is Matt Felder. Thank you, Alex, for watching this video today. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.